Hello, Math 100 students. We are on section 6.7, the last section. Assignment 11 is extra credit, page 428, 49 through 54, all of them. And I am going to demonstrate page 428, 29 through 36, all. So we are working on rational expressions and equation. So here, yes, this is a proportion. So I just want you to cross multiply. Cross multiply. Here, this will be 32x. We're going to multiply 28 times 8, 224. All right, I want x to be isolated all by itself, so I'm going to divide both sides by 32. And my answer is 7. I want to cross multiply here. 6 times y is 6y. 27 times 4 equals 108. Divide both sides by 6. Y equals 18. Okay, this is a short lesson, but cross multiplication is, necessary. So I want to cross multiply here, so that's 3r. And here, 2 times r minus 2 is how I would write that. And then I would do distributive property, meaning I would take 2 and multiply it all the way through. 2 times r is 2r. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Okay. I want the r's together on the same side. So I would take the 2r and just move it over here. The opposite, we talked about opposite and inverse. So the opposite of a positive is a negative. So that will leave me with r, or 1r, equals negative 4. Okay. For 32, I still want to cross multiply. So here, 7 times n is 7n. The same thing, 5 times n plus 2. And I would want you to do distributive property. 5 times n is 5n. 5 times 2 is 10. I want 7n and 5n together, by 7n being the largest. It's just easier for you to move the 5n over to the left-hand side. All right, by doing the opposite of what you see. There's nothing in front of this that says negative, so the opposite is a negative. Okay, so that gives you 2n equals 10. Your next step is to do what? Divide both sides by 2, and n equals 5. Okay, a few more. Okay. Cross multiply. So I have 3 times x plus 2. And I have 7 times x minus 2. Okay, so we're going to do distributive property. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 2 is 6. 7 times x is 7x. And 7 times a negative 2 is negative 14. Now, you could choose either way. You could take 7x and move it over to the 3x, which is fine, or 3x over to the 7x. So we move this 3x over here. I have to move my 14 over here. Okay. So you can't have the x and the 14 sitting on the same exact side. If one is on the left, the other one has to be on the right. Okay. So I moved it over since 7 was bigger, but you could have moved it the opposite way and still came out with the correct answer. So 7 minus 3, that gives me 4x. 6 plus 14 is 20. Divide both sides by 4. And x equals 5. For 34, I want to cross multiply, so that's 3 times x plus 3, and 4 times 5 is 20. Distributive property, so that gives me 3x plus 9 equals 20. I want to subtract 9 on both sides, so I want to move it over here. 20 take 9 away is 11. Bring down my equal sign, bring down my 3x. Divide both sides by 3 and just leave my fraction alone. Leave my improper fraction alone. It's okay. It'll be just fine. Okay. Here I want to cross multiply. Okay. So this is 2z times 5z plus 3. And this is 5 on the outside, 2z squared plus 6. Okay, I just stuck it in a parentheses. Okay, now I want you to help me multiply that out. 2 times 5 is 10. Z times z is z to the second power. 2 times 3 is 6, and bring over your z. I'm going to do distributive property here. 5 times 2 is 10, so that's 10z to the second power. And 5 times 6 is 30. Okay. So now, if I subtract both sides, let me try to put these z's together. I noticed that, you know, we have, what's going on with 35? All right, that cancels. So what do I have left? 6z equals 30. What can I do with that? Divide both sides by 6. Z equals 5. And the last one, okay, I'm cross multiplying z minus 2 and z plus 2. Those are right across from each other. Right across. And then z plus z minus 4. Y'all, I need more room. I need more room. You know what that means. Improvise. Let me write down 36. Because I want to make sure you can see everything. All right, bear with me. Z plus 2, z minus 2 equals, and we're just cross multiplying. I'm just putting everything together so I can get a visual and see what's going on, what I need to multiply. All right, this is the rainbow. That's z squared. Here is negative 2z. Inside of the rainbow is positive 2z. And the last is negative 4. Okay, I can see that's already going to cancel out right here. I'm going to do the same thing here. Do my little rainbow. Z to the second power, z times z. Z times negative 4 is negative 4z. Inside, this is positive 6z. And this rainbow is negative 24. Okay. So the only thing I can see right now that I will be able to do is, let me just write it all out so I can get a visual. All right, so negative z plus 6z. Okay, we're going to combine those. So if I have z, this right here will give me 2z. Okay, y'all make sure y'all double check. Okay, all right. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? First of all, I'm going to get the z's together. That's going to cancel out. That's going to cancel. So I'm left with that negative 4, 2z minus 24. Okay, well, help me move the 24 over there with the 4, with the negative 4. So positive 24, positive 24. Let me stick that in the calculator. So negative 4 plus 24, that's 20. Equals 2z. And what's my last step? Divide both sides by 2. Y'all, this right here is 10. That's 10. All right.